Hello everybody, nice to meet you here. I hope that we'll have a nice time, and in 1 minute I will be starting, so in the meantime I'll leave you here my show reel with some things that I did before. So hello everybody, what's up? I'm Oliver Pavicic, and today I will be continuing my work on Haste on Alpha movie. Everything should be made in Unity, and I will try to do some things, and as always I'm not sure what I will be doing, but I was trying to make some scenes and to elaborate some things that I did previously. The last time, let's see here, the last time we were left with this Japan-inspired city. It should be a futuristic city. Just let load it. And we ended with this animation here. So it was a car that is coming from another dimension and then goes, and then at the end it reveals this sci-fi city. But at the moment I think that I have some problems with this, because this city looks pretty plausible also for something modern, like Tokyo or something like that. And what I actually wanted here is that I wanted to add some flying elements, like flying cars, and generally this type of how to say things. So as I already said, I'm obviously for this movie I'm not modeling everything by myself, but as I'm doing it all by myself, I have to use some assets from other developers. This is a great thing, because when you can use assets, you can cut your development times to something pretty shorter. So I have found this cyberpunk high city on Asset Store, and it's really cheap, but I think that it is really high quality. Uh, I haven't tried it yet, so this will be some kind also of how to say of a review of this asset. So one of the first things that I noticed is that right after importing, it doesn't support HDRP pipeline, and this is but I'm using HDRP pipeline, so I will have to probably to translate all shaders into HDRP shaders. So let's see how it can be done. It is pretty simple thing. If all shaders are how to say if they are using standard materials. In this case, we have here prefabs. Let's see. I'm interested in these vehicles. We can see here right now that they aren't showing as they should. So I will be dropping this one and then going to a scene. And let's focus on a car. Yeah. And let's see what type of materials does it use. It uses standard speckle setup, so it shouldn't be any problem. I will be just hitting here edit render pipeline and how it was upgrade project materials to high definition materials. So I'll be going here and then just waiting for a script to correct to change all those materials. I can see right now that because I didn't had any HDRP materials, any standard materials in this asset, in this project. I can see right now that it uses something like 1471 materials. Yeah, it will take some time probably. So forgive me if we have to wait, but this is something that can, if you're developing in Unity or in any other package, you will know that it can take some time. Hopefully, I don't think that it will take too much time. So let's wait a few minutes, and see what happens. Yeah, in the meantime, I can show you no. Again, the latest city. So this was an animation that I did. And one of the things that I wanted to change here a little bit is that right now when I'm going here into animation, I think that that I have some smaller problems here with lighting, that this lighting at this moment is pretty dim. So I'll be probably before starting to do anything, I will be adding here few more lights just to lit this scene a little bit more. For example, in this moment Yeah, it should be correct. But when we go here, it is pretty dim light. Even if we have here some light, so they aren't showing exactly. So I'll be adding here one area light, and then a few other lights just to give some contrast into this scene. What I'm usually trying to do is if you don't have enough lights, you could probably crank a little bit exposure. But when you are adding exposure, you usually don't have a contrast, so it's always better if you can, if you have a budget for lights, and in this case we have a lot of budget for lighting. It is always much better to add lights than to change exposure, because you want or to change contrast. I'm usually trying to add contrast by lighting, and not by adding contrast. This is one of the things that are most used in cinema, and maybe in games you won't do it like that, but when you have to deal with cinematographic content, you will be adding some kind of additional lights. So yeah, I'm stuck here with this, and unfortunately I can't go anywhere. By the way, if you have any questions that you want to ask, please feel free. While we're waiting, I will be I will surely try to answer them. This is the best moment. Yeah, this process of converting these materials, I should have probably done before this streaming, but I wasn't expecting so many materials, because usually many projects have less materials, so this process is really fast. Actually, it's the first time that I'm seeing that it is so lengthy. Yeah, but it's probably because also the city, it's really big. I have seen that it's something like 4 gigabytes of content. But in this case, I'm interested only on cars, so probably I could have saved me some time, and also save some time to all of you watching this by just converting these materials that I'm interested into. But yeah, now it's done, so I will not be closing Unity. Yeah. Sorry. I was thinking, oh, right now it will be done, but no. Yeah, hopefully this will give us some other materials that we can kit bash them into a scene and just to create some difference. So yeah, it is almost, yeah, it is done. So let's see, this car, yeah, we can see that it is a flying car. It's pretty Blade Runner style, so I think that I will be just adding here some few cars of those. Something like that. But maybe car, yeah. So let's see. When are, okay, now I'm going into a into this scene, and because this scene is a reveal scene, I will be just trying. I will be trying to do some surprise movement. For example, no, I don't want right now any police car. Yeah, I will be adding here. Yeah, something like that. So no, I think that I will be moving this one somewhere here and then trying to, yeah, let's see. Yeah, we actually have here this, but I wouldn't be thinking too much about that. I would be just adding, yeah, something like that. So let's see, if we come here, more or less, I can add animation track and then activate this animation. And let's find, okay, this car, and then I will be moving it, something like that. Okay, but I don't like this one because by default Unity makes a curved animations, and this means that, let's see here, if we click here on curves, you will see that it will have ease in and ease out for all axes. I actually want here to be a linear. Yeah, this one, I have is say here both tangents linear. So in this way car will be moving completely linearly. So it's like, okay, we don't have any ease in or ease out. Sometimes you want that ease, other times you don't want. When you are having only car that moves from one point to another, but it's a part of its physics, then you don't want acceleration, deceleration. So yes, then let's go to, yeah, and I will be just adding another cars here. So it's going here, yeah, so we can now see that another car goes into flawed, yeah, something like this car here. Let's add this one. Let's try with this one and let's move it somewhere here and then create another animation, add an animation track so that I have two cars here. I will deactivate that one, I don't need to animate that one, and I will be animating just this one. Okay, and let's see, let's just move this one somewhere further. Okay, something like that. But at this point I don't like it because it looks like they are both moving at the same speed, and I actually want some. Okay, yeah. A little bit before, okay. I'm just trying to make some rhythm into this, so it's okay, yeah, something like that is okay. Pretty fine for me. And then I will be adding few other cars. What is this? No, I'm not. Okay, yeah, something like that. Let's add something into another direction. And let's move it probably here, and let's rotate it. Oh, let's move it here. This could be a nice movement. Okay, so this is mostly an animation track, so yeah, and as I have here something that looks almost as a stop, I could probably do a stupid thingy. It's not stupid, but like, okay. And then just say here, add a car to another animation, and here I'll be actually doing that slow down using some kind of ease. Yeah, like that. No, I don't like it. No, I'll be just making it go from one point to another. I think, yeah. Then I will be deleting this point here. No, yeah, something like that. I'll just delete this point. And let's go into this frame, find this car. And just move it somewhere here so that it goes fast. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think that it should be. Okay, yeah. And then I will be adding a few other cars. For example, this one that isn't moving. I will be just adding this one to my timeline and animation track. And then let's try just to do somewhere here. Move it somewhere there, and then move it outside of my view. Okay, somewhere there, and then just move it over there. Let's see. Yeah, this can go fine. No, it was too fast, so I will be slowing this down. Best way to slow them down is just to go into a So those cars are almost missing one another, but we don't know how they work. Maybe in this type of world, cars are simply programmed so they aren't going one onto another. Okay, and as I said before, I will probably go here. Yeah, I didn't like here how is all this lighting done. So I will be finding here my area light. Yeah, this is already an area light that I made for this part of this side of a scene. So I will be just duplicating this and not going too much into setting it up from 0. So I will be going here, and you can already see that it is just adding a little bit of that contrast. So I will be trying to match a little bit colors of those lights. Yeah, I could make it even more realistic, but I'm really not sure if I need to spend too much time. One of the ways would be to add some lighting cookies, so it would, like for example, create those lines. But I wouldn't be doing this. So I will be just adding another one here so that I can just, yeah, something like that. I think that it works much better. And let's see right now. Yeah, something like that, I think. One of the things that I don't like right now is that I probably have exaggerated here a little bit with those lights here that are creating too much glow. Let me say glow. So I will be just pushing this one, yeah, a little bit lower. No, range probably. I should go into a 500. No, 100. Okay, no, 50. Let's see if we can. Yeah, something like that. I think it's, for my purposes, it looks much better. Bulka Makovi. Awesome video, like always. But right now, late night where I live, and I can watch tomorrow. Sorry. Hi, Bulka. So, yes, this is a. One of the things also that I think that I could probably change a little bit of this fog, its base height, because, as I said, I don't like that it's too. Okay, base height, it could be this one, but yeah. Let's change this one. Just to give it a little bit of, yeah. So this is that. Another thing that I'm not sure, I have to check once again a little bit about my bloom, because I think that maybe my bloom is too strong, at least this scattering, yeah. So threshold, okay, yeah, threshold, something like that, and intensity, okay. I could do more scatter probably, but less intensity. As I was trying also to, yeah. And then another thing, because I have right now much more movement that is going on here, I will want that my camera movement finishes at this point, so I will have to change a little bit this main camera. No, where it was, main camera. Main camera, okay, this one was, so yeah, I will be just adding here a few frames. So let's see, let's open this one here, and then I will just go into a camera movement and just move it a little bit more. So you can see that right now it doesn't work as no. Yeah, I could do this another way. Let's don't do it like this, but let's just move this. Okay. So this is my animation. So this should look pretty plausible because we don't see here any flying cars, and then when you go here, yeah, we can see a lot of them. And then I think that I will be adding some sorry, I'm just looking many times this animation. So yeah, and from here on I will be actually going into a next animation. Just let's see where this happens. Okay, yeah, this is here. And now I want some nicer animation from another angle. Let's see what angle can we find here. Let's try to of course, yeah, this should be pretty nice angle because we can see the building under this, and we could pass some cars beneath this zone. Also, I can see here that this light actually makes some pretty nasty. Yeah. Okay, no, I was stupid here to not. I wasn't moving this one to a cool place. So let's see. A camera, main camera. Activate. I will be activating here animation, and then I will be going somewhere here. Turn it around, putting it somewhere down like this. Okay, and yeah, so that we can in some ways see that we have many levels here. You always have to play a little bit with the space so that everything looks much more like no, this probably no, but yeah, something like this. Yeah. Let's move there. Let's turn this around a little bit. Somewhere there. Yeah, I also wanted to change another thing. For example, right now, you will probably see that I have left some things here. We have a classic road. But I actually don't want a classic road here. this is something that is pretty normal and standard, and I'm not into this, at least for this type of scene. So I want that this road practically, this is some kind of alternative world, that this road has luminous signs, so that this thing can have its luminosity. So what I'll be doing, I could make a custom shader, but it is pretty slow to do. So I'll be going into road material. You will see that I already have this road 2 lanes, and I will be just fixing this in Photoshop, image adjustments, levels, and then I will be going here. I will say that gray color should be black. I can also move this one here, and I will be saying that this gray should be white. So I'll be just switching this a little bit here and here, and then I will be save as self-illumination. Okay, so let's save this. Okay, it's saved. And right now, when I go here, I can add this emissive color. Yeah, we have to wait. Oh, okay. I have to save this, yeah. And then I will be just dragging it into an emissive color and use emissive. I'll be just. Why? Okay. But tiling from this one and that one is different, so we have to set to the same number. Okay, and to bring it a little bit up, and then I will be adding a little bit of bluish tint to this one. Set colors, something like that. Not too much. I'm not sure, or if I oh yeah, this one could look. Probably I like more this one. So you can see that it already adds some kind of feeling that is a pretty interesting. You will also notice that probably that we have here some kind of blurring, and this is all because my texture is set to bilinear filtering. I will be setting this to trilinear filtering and set addition level to some higher value, and say okay now, but it did, yeah, something like that. I know it probably comes from screen space reflections, yeah, something like that. So let's see, I'm not sure if I want them to be so much. Oh no, okay, apply, yeah. So let's see. And here I had some kind of a texture for reflection that is pretty, just some quads, you know. But I liked this one just because it doesn't look as today's. Yeah. Hi Chris, hey Oliver, love what you're doing. I'm hoping I can make something using what you're teaching soon. I hope, I also hope so. Yeah, you shouldn't think that all this blog isn't a teaching blog, you know, because teaching requires some preparing and something that is targeted to teach you one or the other thing. But I'm hoping that by following me, someone can learn something that otherwise would be difficult to find out, you know. So I hope that it will help you, and I hope that it will help to many persons. So yes, let's go here. And right now I'm not I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this because I think that my roads, that this is too much. So like, okay, it's a too much. So I'll be just deleting a little bit of this line just to make it a little bit more subtle, and hoping that this could be a better way to yeah, I can always come back to what I had before. So I will be just doing save as, yeah, this one, okay, and I'm saving. So let's see if this can be a little bit more subtle as an effect. Probably yes. Yeah, I will probably need some. Chris Davidoff, 100% agree. Learning by following examples is how I've learned loads of things, electrical engineering in particular. Yeah, that is great. Just a second. Actually, when you are speaking about electrical engineering, main inspiration for even for doing this this stream came from a guy, I don't know if you know him, Louis Rossmann. He is doing some circuit board repairs, and he's mostly working on fixing some Apple products. And nice thing that he was doing for years is like, okay, he's repairing in his shop, and he's just speaking about what he's doing, and yeah. So from there, this is one of the channels that I was following. So I said, oh, I could do also that thing. So I'm hoping that someone will learn something. So okay, yeah, I usually have to watch many times something to see if I like it, if I don't like it. So yeah, this is like okay, and then okay, we have done this animation here, and then I will be adding another. Let's see if we can duplicate this one. No, I'm just trying right now also to make some kind of a color, something just that adds some colors, yeah, and depth to this image. You can also think that any 3D or any art is really much about contrast, lighting and colors. So if you don't have good lighting, good complementary colors, so for example I'm here using, yeah, it's not nothing original because it's pretty thing of a fashion right now. Not only right now, but mostly in movies is almost done for years. You're using complementary colors like green and orange, or your green is more cyan. And then you can use blue and red, and you're always trying to find opposite colors, so to create, but they are complementary, so you are creating some kind of a contrast just by using colors. And it almost comes naturally. So when you're working with art, many times it's you aren't even thinking about that. So it's like, okay, let's see what color goes well with this one, and just apply it. You're naturally applying it. So yes, let's see. Yeah, I have to change right now this camera. Okay. And then move it, and I think that I will be moving this camera, something like that. No, it's too fast, it's too fast, it's too fast. But don't. One of the most important things is when you are working, you are many times you are making errors, and from errors you can only learn from the errors. If you are afraid to do something that might produce an error, you won't be finishing anything. But it's really like that in a creative thing. That's why many creatives are prone to working on the last moment when they don't have too much time to think about how to say, about making errors. So it's okay. I have to do it, and I don't have any more time to think about what I'm actually doing. Yeah, so this one was a pretty big error. Oh, okay, yes, this one, the boat against leader. Okay, something like that. Okay, let's see. I'll be deleting this because it was, as I said before, it was in a. Okay. Yeah. This one should go fine. And then I will be animating my car. And actually I made here and there. I should animate my car before this, but anyway. So you will see also that I didn't follow physics of this scene because I have stopped my car before. You can see that my camera follows it, but I have actually stopped this car here. But never mind, because I want it to add some time to this scene. So I will be just switching here. Wait, where it was? Okay, somewhere there. Okay, I'll be adding. No, oh my God, I have to select my car and then just go and see if I can follow it. Yeah, so it goes out of the way. No, I didn't want it to go out of the way, but yeah, so this is that. And as you can see, we have again this problem that this animation is completely isn't. It should be linear, but it's so both angles linear. So right now it should go both angles linear. Okay, so yeah, my animation is pretty horrible. So dope sheet, and I will be just making it much shorter. So let's see, even faster, I think. Yeah. So this means that our camera should move much faster, much faster, much faster. So let's see, where is the camera? Yeah, this is the camera, and no, let's try to. Okay. I think that I will have to change my first frame, main camera, just to put it somewhere here. Okay, so that when my car, I will just activate this. I forgot. I always forgetting to activate. This is a nasty. Yeah. So and you can see already that it went to. Okay. Let's see again. Okay, so my car didn't move enough. I will have to edit my car again. Let's move it a little bit more. So what I'm always using in these cases is that I'm creating some. Where is my car? Yeah, this one. I'm just creating here another frame, and I'm rotating it so that we have here another frame. Let's move it here. Okay, and see what actually happens with those curves. So I have made one mistake, probably. No. At this moment, no. At this moment, it isn't such a problem. So I will be just pushing this curve here and this curve here, so that it looks like almost a linear curve. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. It should be like that, but never mind. Yeah, because I have changed a little bit those axes, so I should have done that one. Okay. No, it doesn't work for me. I will just have to move those keyframes and see if this goes. Okay. Perfect. And then, yeah, another idea that I had, because as I didn't do very well that animation, because I think that maybe those speeds aren't perfect. So you can see here that it goes just like that. Oh my god, where my car went? No, there is some problem here. Oh no, I have made here problem with the car. Okay, so okay, no, it's normal, because I haven't. No, it's not normal. Oh yeah, when you are. Yeah, today I'm a little bit boiled. I don't know why, because I had too many reunions and things, and this doesn't help me a lot. So let's see. Oh no, I forgot to activate. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Let's see. Okay, so here we have this animation of a camera, but what we actually want is to move this camera a little bit in the front of a car. So I will be activating this. Just move it there. Let's see what happens in that case. But I think that I lost a little bit of that. That effect down on the street, but maybe no, maybe it can even go like that. And then I will be adding here another flying cars, so it's like, okay, no, I don't like it. It was better to leave it as before, because this one, yeah, I will have just to make a longer animation of this car that is traveling and traveling and traveling, so I will be just adding more keyframes. Let's see how much. So one of the ways to understand is just to look how many here into the scene and look those distances. So I will be just taking this car and moving it further like this, and just rotating it, setting it here, and setting it here. So this should be fine. No, it shouldn't be fine, because I didn't. I didn't activate. Okay. Hope that this. Yeah, that this was enough to record something. It's always problematic. No, it's not a problematic, but I should have set some scripting here with curves and use something like an easy. But then again, when you're working with curves, then you have to follow their rules, and it sometimes can be pretty hard to go off those rules to make something that maybe is something that you want to do, that is mostly animation work, not procedure work. So I actually don't like working too many with curves, but I can't. There are some cases when you simply can't avoid this thing, but mostly I don't like it. So yeah, you can see right now that my car moves here, but it doesn't move with more or less. It doesn't move with a constant distance, but I'm not sure if that's a problem. Yeah, so you can see right now it goes a little bit slower. So I will be just taking all those frames and just moving them a little bit here. The thing is that in Unity you can select more frames and just then scale them. So if you have to change the speed of a bunch of frames and to retarget, to retime them, it's a pretty simple thing. So yes. Okay, so right now I need here some pretty nice car animations, and I'm not sure. Yeah, I will be doing here Cyber City. Let's see, and I will be probably adding some cyber city. How it was. High City, yeah. Pref of scripts. So let's see here. Wall. I'm just searching something that could be nice here to add. No, roof, no, I'm not about that. Roads, no, nothing of that. Let's see, no, advertising. I'm not sure about those advertising places. Okay, this one could go fine here, somewhere here, not sure. I think I will be adding some other things here, okay. Let's just fill this world. Something like that. Okay. Then mesh. Okay. Yeah, those are all elements that we had there, but let's see if we can find something. No, I'm not finding here anything. No, nothing. Okay, never mind. I will be adding some vehicle. Okay. This one is a good vehicle. Yeah, let's move it here. Let's see if we can. Yes, no. Right now we don't see. So for this is the best way. Before animating anything, you should animate your main things in the scene and then animate just things that you need actually, that you don't need backdrops. So in that way you can see what can be seen and what can't be seen. So this is so here we have this flying car one. Yeah, probably no. Okay, yeah, this is okay. Let's see, I will want it to come from here, and I will be adding to here animation and an animation track. Okay, just adding here, and then no, okay. No, let me just switching this to here. Okay, and then where we have this scene. Okay. Where is it? My car. Okay, well, we can probably even slow this down because it's too fast. So let's see. Oh no. No, maybe. Yeah, I think that this can be a good thing. And then I will be adding some other car. But this is something like fly engine. Okay, we can also add something like that. I think that this is something that should be added to some other cars, but yeah, it could be something that could be staying here into this in this world, like, oh, I'm traveling here, or like a drone, you know. Okay, we can do it like that. Something floating there, and then I can also duplicate it here. So idea is just to generate. It's more about. It's not about functionality, because all those things are seen only for a few moments in this movie. But it's more like about, okay, let's about creating depth. When you are using some kind of movement like this, you want things to move into a parallax movement, because this will give you some kind of a depth. Yeah. Okay. It will just give more depth to a scene. It will give more perception of space. So this is a pretty important thing. So let's see how it renders with Deckard. Yeah. So you can see here that Deckard is much more contrasty. Oh no, my God! I'm not showing. I'm doing everything without showing anything. Oh my God. Did it switch? Yeah, so I did everything. Why nobody told me anything about this? So yes, this is a scene to what we. This is what we made here. Yeah. So I will have to add another light here, as I said before. No. Yeah, so let's see what happens here. Yeah, so this renders a little bit, but I'm not into this at the moment. So let's see. Sorry guys, really for this. I didn't want to. I was hoping that someone was watching and saw that I made an error, but fortunately, yeah. Let's just add. I said I want a little bit of contrast here, but it isn't. It just isn't right at the moment. So let's see. Yeah, no, probably I don't want. Yeah, I will be turning off here volumetrics because I don't want too much volumetrics here. I just want some backlight that will be illuminating this kind of see, no it isn't. Okay, yeah, something like that, something like that, or just adding a little bit of no, nope, 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 yeah, something like that. Yeah, in this case I will probably have to just do a small change to come, because I want this object to be seen more. So, but I don't want too much illumination on other objects. So I'll be just going here, close to this object, and setting a range to something like 20, no, even 10 meters, yeah, even less, okay. Yeah, something like, no, even less. Just to have some kind of a highlight onto this. Yeah, and I can also change it to a spotlight. And then turn it in the direction of Yeah. Okay, so let's change the color. Let's go to more into greens, to more into yeah, something like that. Then when we use a little bit of blur, it will become everything will become much nicer. Yeah. And then I had those neon lights that I was using here, and I will be just duplicating those and moving them to another side, just to add some more elements. So let's see. Yeah, we have to turn off that card. Street road, yes, this one, and move it up, 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 up. Okay. Let's reset this rotation so that I can actually have it there. Something like that. And let's duplicate it again. And rotate it again. I'm not trying to be too much precise because I really don't need it. So my idea is not you don't have to lose a time to the things that aren't that can't be seen at that moment, you know. It's a little bit of a lazy how to say, yeah, but it helps you finish things much faster. So yeah, we have our car, it goes, we have right now more lights here, and it goes there, and we can see it here coming. So yeah, we will be adding here another car. City, high city, okay, high city. I will be adding here my car's prefabs vehicle. Oh, let's see what we have here. Yeah, this one can go well. Let's move some car into no. Okay, something like that. Let's see. So we have our car here. Okay, let's see this car, this new car. Let's push it here and add some animation to it. . it will be starting at this moment. And then okay, we have to activate it, duck, and then go to the end of this animation. I will finish it here, something like that. Then it would be nice to have some kind of advertising panels here. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think I'm okay with this one for a moment. 400 frames. So 400 frames, it should be pretty big animation. No. Yeah, at the end. Today we did only something like 80 frames, but yeah, I fixed some things here. Okay, and then now I'll be rendering all this thing. 400 and yeah. So thank you for coming. Yeah, I'll be just setting this to render. Thank you for coming, and sorry about missing a whole part that I wasn't streaming from my desktop. See you soon, and thank you very much. Bye.